In this tutorial, I'm going to be giving you an overview of some of the features of the Realvolution website builder. When you first open the builder, you'll notice that it looks exactly like your website. All the content's there, all the different blocks are there, and the way that the system works is a block-based system. Each one of these are individual blocks. Now, you'll notice across the top of the site, you have different edit modes. So you have blocks, content, and details. Blocks allow you to drag and drop the blocks in the order that you want them to appear. It also allows you to do things like edit the code, refresh a block, or delete a block. Content allows you to do things like edit text, so you can come in and remove text or change the text, edit those however you want. The details allows you to do things like change images. So let's say, for instance, I want to put another image in here, a different image. I can choose that image. I could also choose the opacity of that image, as well as things like links. So as you edit different content, you'll notice that this slide bar slides out and gives you the options for each one of those individual blocks and allows you to manage and change those. So let's say, for instance, I want to add a video. I can go in and I'm going to remove this block here, and I want to replace it with a, let's say, a video of a featured property. On the top left-hand corner, I have all the different content blocks that are available to me. So I'm going to go and grab a video block. I drag it, I drop it onto the page where I want to go. I'm going to jump over to YouTube and I'm going to grab the video ID. Now, selecting on the details mode, I can click on that video and I could just simply put in the ID for that video and click save. And now I have this video on my site. Now when I go to publish it, this video will now be live on the site. Then, for instance, I can change things like the text. So this could be a good example of, a featured, a featured home. I would then set the link by clicking on the button and selecting a link, and I could choose, I could put in the URL that I want that to go to. I might have a single property site set up for that, or I might want to send that to the property details page on my website. So using the editor, I have lots of different options available to me. I have lots of different types of content blocks that I can just drag and put on the page, so I can begin building out my page the way that I want it with the content that I want. If I decide that I don't like a particular block, I can simply remove it and replace it with a different block. On the left-hand side, I also have all of the options for all of my pages. So I can click back and forth between the different pages that I want to edit. I can also move them up and down within the navigation to have them where I want them to go. So I can change them, I can reorder them, and set them up. I can create new pages. And new pages are going to allow me to start fresh with grabbing and putting new content on the page. And I can begin building out pages very quickly and easily, or I can simply edit existing pages. That's a very high-level overview. Once I've edited the pages, I saved them, I can then begin to publish them. There's also things like revisions, where I can go back to previous revisions, settings that allow me to set the particular details of the site, the domain name, MLS settings, photos and logos, things like that. So it's a real high overview of how the drag and drop editing system works.